this Moonshine Oracle with an elemental check-in leading up to the full moon for the Earth element, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This could be you. This could be Crosswatcher. These placements could be anywhere in your chart, like whether cusp or stellium. Like, I don't give a shit. Let's just be clear. I don't give a shit. I'm just reading the energy at large. Disclaimers are in the description boxes of all the videos, because I'll be damned if I have to deal with anybody's triggered, unhealed bullshit out of a general channeling. Moving on. There's a lot of past life energy coming up, and there was just a lot of weird shit that went down. It started mid to late 2018 and just really came to a boiling point. Like, it hit its peak 2020 going through 2021, because there was just a lot of people doing magic out of boredom. Like, they were genuinely bored. They had nothing else to do. Money was good, so they were paying for readings. They were practicing themselves and so on down that line. And it's just, one person was trying to practice binding spells to make someone cooperate that was not cooperating. The other was learning protection and reversals. Like, clearly there's a discrepancy. Clearly. But the truth of the matter is, you can't make people like you. You can't make people want you. And in this case, it was somebody from a past life. They were trying to reconcile with them, even though they were not meant to come together this lifetime. Like, there's karmic debt between two people, but the thing is, the one in the wrong has to pay the debt, not the one they hurt. There's just too many people trying to play switcheroo with energy, karma, blessings, and stuff like that. Somebody here sacrificed a person in a past life for material gain, but instead of material gain, they lost everything. They lost everything they hoped to gain, and it's because you hurt a knowingly innocent person. But the funny thing is, the person they sacrificed, the reason it looked like there was wealth and abundance is because of the girl's family. That business was not his, like this witch thought. Like, none of it belonged to him. It was all his wife's family. Because when she was killed, like, the family had to leave. This man brought so much shame to that woman and anyone attached to her name that they had to leave town. And so on down that line. If there were kids between those two, the family had to take the children with them, because new wife didn't want to be a stepmom. Fast forward to this lifetime, the whore that caused all the trouble got the man. She's got the kids, she's got the house, she's got the car. But once again, she fell for an illusion. The wealthiest appearing people live on credit card debt. They live on debt. But the thing is, this woman has tracked down the wife from the past life. But the thing is, she keeps trying to energy harvest and God knows what else off her. But once again, she's trying to steal what she thought was her husband's. But in reality, that purpose belongs with the woman they killed in a past life. So clearly, folks in this equation have not learned their goddamn lesson. thing is this. Can you force a person to reconcile? No, you cannot. You can stalk them to the ends of the earth. Somebody here is going to end up in jail or a straitjacket. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, tries to make a person's mental health go to shit like a mentally ill person themselves. And the funny thing is, where one person feels the need to over-explain, the other is hungry, like they are thirsty and starving for social validation. Because when the person who wants the validation, when they sacrifice that woman, she lost, like, what little credibility she had, gone. And the person who was wronged feels the need to explain everything because she wasn't given a fair trial. She was just accused of being a witch and hauled off to be burned at the stake. She wasn't given a chance to defend herself. But the thing is, the people in the wrong have not learned their lesson. Instead of paying back their karma, they've acquired more karma to pay. But you're trying to make the person you wronged pay for everything that you did. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But my thing is, at the end of the day, the ex from the past life just cannot, their ego cannot take the fact that they're the problem. They allowed themselves to be duped. They allowed themselves to be deceived. And you know what? It just led them down a path they did not want to be on. Because the blessings will never be with a karmic energy. It will always be with the divine feminine. I don't care what a reader you paid told you. A lot of these readers will sell you up river in the name of you consistently coming back for readings. And I'm going to be really honest here. It is annoying as fuck because, and my thing is this, you're not meant to deal with the people you dealt with in the past every time you incarnate. That was one of the first things I was taught. Leave past life readings alone. You will open a lot of wounds that were supposed to stay closed, and you will cause yourself and others a lot of damage if you are not careful. Somebody here caused a lot of damage that was not supposed to be there. Where you're supposed to split and go your separate ways, no. Their egos, one. Their invasive thoughts, yeah. Again, you just cannot make people reconcile with you. And I don't believe in talking things out with people who have not learned their fucking lesson. And that's the kicker. I'm not the only one who thinks and feels this way. Until you have learned your lesson, there will be no reconciliation. Until your karmic debt is paid regarding the matter, there cannot be a reconciliation. You cannot make people deal with you that have chosen to go their separate ways. And I can feel you crying right now. And it's like, you know what? I don't give a shit. Again, karmic energy is psychologically and emotionally immature as hell. And it's one of the things that goes at my nerves like a cheese grater. Are people who act like fucking children when they do not get their way. And the fact that these people have kids is genuinely terrifying. I have seen this type of thing play out God knows how many times. and I especially saw a lot of it during my time in pediatrics. There's a lot of people out here who just have no business. Like, they're just not psychologically mature enough. Everything's a party, everything, like, they can't take anything seriously. Throw in the fact that this person may have a Capricorn placement, and I promise you, the second they learn things like, oh, you have a Saturn dominant placement, they immediately start thinking, oh, I'm karma. Like, I can't stand y'all. Like, I don't care. I don't know what it is with the Capricorn moons, but a lot of y'all have issues that I've come across. Y'all have issues that you need to fix. If you have been patted on the head and coddled your entire life, you're eventually going to clash with people who got their shit out the mud themselves. They don't need you. Because you're going to fuck around and you're going to find out. Trying to set up circumstances to where only your services or your friends and acquaintances who have these businesses can fix. And I clocked that shit. Houston, we have a problem. Because the only thing somebody is looking at here is a lot of stalking and harassment charges. And throw slander and defamation on there too. But also on top of that, there's blackmail and extortion, because you're looking for something you can hang over somebody's head in the name of extorting something from someone. You can go to jail for all of that shit. Like what part of this are we not understanding? Because you find the right one, they're gonna lawyer up. But my thing is, spiritual court has been in session. You keep trying to throw an innocent party under the bus, and it's been 4 or 5 centuries. You keep trying to persecute the wrong one. And all you had to do, whoever you are, was be fucking accountable for your goddamn self. That's all you had to be, was self-accountable. That's all you had to do. That is all you had to be. But here you are, causing a lot of bullshit, causing a lot of problems. You got the man. What the fuck else do you want? Oh wait, you want the person you've been trying to fuck over to be of service. It don't work like that. You want me to call you master so goddamn bad. The fuck? Because I'm going to tell you this here and now. There's somebody here who believes in what the church is just, they need to rebrand marriage and parenthood on level of yesterday. It needs to be more marketed with a genuinely honest approach. But the problem the church makes is there will be a village. That village is people who don't have to work. That village is people who are married and don't have kids. Unless you can afford my salary and exceed it, you are out of your goddamn mind if you think I'm going to come take care of your house. You are delusional. I've got my own bills. I've got my own house. I ain't taking care of a goddamn thing that does not have my name legally attached to it. And that's why a handful of folks are constantly trying to put somebody in a fake lawsuit. It's to make you deal with them. It's to make you be obligated to them. See, my thing is this group as a whole, whoever they are, I would advise avoiding them at all costs, because where they are in spiritual karmic debt, they're trying to make, like, where they're in spiritual karmic debt to you, they're trying to make you be in physical debt to them. And it's just like, that's not how this shit works, stupid. You really are dumb if you think that this is how that works. Like, maybe put the spell work down, because a lot of the spell work is this person's temper tantrum. If somebody is having to constantly cleanse, and up the ante on their protection, chances are it's the person sending all this shit who's the problem. You're not the solution, you're the problem. You can go ahead and cry all you want to. Well, my tears. Fuck your tears. Fuck your tears. When you're in the wrong, your tears mean nothing. And with that, everyone have a good day.